Is there any use, any purpose anymore of having forward guidance? Should we just get rid of this legacy of the financial crisis?
So, in my view, forward guidance, or at least some amount of guidance about what policy will look like in the future, is very, very important. I mean, particularly for...
Why, when we're so data dependent these days?
Well, because you want to give the economy and financial markets an idea of how you will likely react to the uncertain future.
But it's not worth the paper it's written on, is it?
Well, it's one, not a commitment, and I think the ECB, for instance, makes that very, very clear, and it may easily have to be changed as circumstances change, and that has to be emphasized all the time. But nevertheless, I think we're facing forward-looking agents. Companies have multi-year horizons, households do too, and they want to be reassured and to some degree guided about how policy will evolve over time.
I would say forward guidance 1.0 was pretty unsuccessful. And the core of it was, it's not a bad idea in theory, but the core of it was central bank forecasts were awful. They were over-forecasting growth 8 or 9 years in a row, so did everybody else. And so the market just think, well, they're idiots. Like, I'm not going to pay attention to what they're forecasting. I think, as they recalibrate, it may change. The other element of it is the central banker can change, the committees can change, and there's sort of limits. It's a good idea, but it's not a first line of defense.
Okay, we've got about a minute left, so let's hear from you.
I have a bit of a different view on this. I would concede that it's not solved the enigma of monetary policy, but I think history tells us that in monetary policy making, it's important that your regime is clear, that the markets understand your thinking. Forward guidance is a way of telling the markets how you model the present situation and how, if your assumptions prevail, you would behave. If you think that they're idiots, you can adjust what you expect the data to be, and then if their forward guidance has been revealing their way of thinking, you can adjust your anticipations. That's the best you can do for a central bank, is to find a way to convey clearly how the regime is going to function.
So let's keep it for now as your message.
That would be my view.
All right.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.